Namaskar. Hope you all can see me and hear me well. If you can see me and hear me well, please message me here. Hi, and from which city you are joining in. Great. So that I can welcome you. Pondicherry, Delhi. Nice. Very good. Great. A leaguer. Wow. Nice. I welcome you all in today's Health Talks with Experts. This is April month Health Talks with Experts, in which I'm welcoming you. And we are just one more Health Talks, and we'll be completing in May our 2 years of consistently organizing Health Talks with Experts for all of you, those who are joining month on month and being the participants of this Health Talks with Experts. So let me just give you a quick brief about what this is all about and how it all started, the Health Talks with Experts. So, and as when COVID started at that time in June 2020, Health Talks with Expert was created. It's a platform that brings experts from health and wellness industry space to share their knowledge and wisdom and thus help people to overcome their health challenges. It's an initiative of Yukti. Let me quickly introduce you myself. I'm Yukti Raj. I'm a founder of Yukti, Breathe Wellness in Abundance, and I'm a breathing fitness expert. I'm a certified flow coach, Nirvana fitness ambassador, instructor, yoga instructor. And yes, I'm also certified and expert in these various modalities of yoga. And how I started my journey, I've been into corporate world for more than 14 years, realized the need of holistic fitness to overcome stress and anxiety and thus lead a healthy life. And I have been through a lot of ups and downs in my life, faced, you name it, and I might be having those very popular lifestyle related diseases. But by working on my breath, I could overcome all my challenges, overcome my knee surgery, tailbone injuries, and a lot of other issues. And I could transform my life, and I could start, helping people more and more. And then I quit my job and completely get into this because this is the purpose of my life. And now my mission is to help 1 lakh people to connect to the power of their breath, overcome stress and anxiety, attain holistic fitness and mental peace, and spread this breath awareness to their families and societies. And you can visit my website, yuktinis.com. And I welcome you all to the world of Breathe Wellness in Abundance, guys. So, yeah, so I would like to, introduce today's celebrity panelist, Vibha Shah. Vibha Shah is the founder of Radiant Lotus Wellness Studio. And she's fascinated by mind and body and soul, all these elements, and how your inner world works and influence your outer world. And she's undertook this, traditional yoga from Kaivalya Dham, Lonavala, India. Presently, she's working as a clinical sound therapist and trainer in sound therapy from IASH, that is International Academy of Sound Healing. I'm really so glad to have her. She has then even experimented, learned, studied, trained into various other, alternative healing modalities like EFT, emotional freedom technique, matrix re-imprinting, reconnective healing, access consciousness, Saturn and Venus degrees, and many more. She found an entire new dimension when she started working with sound healing, frequencies, and that is what she offers to her clients, corporate as well as individual people. Her sound work, her sound therapy work is very profound, and I've been looking for her to be the part of this Health Talks with panelists, Health Talks with experts. And without any further delay, I would like to welcome Vibha. Everyone in the chat box, please message here, welcome for our eminent celebrity panelist, Vibha. Yeah, let me bring you on.
Thank you in advance. I say thank you to all your welcomes in advance. Thank you, each
Thank you,
one of you. Indeed, my joy as well to be on this show. And congratulations, Yukti, on completion of 2 years of
almost there.
consistently coming on board to connect to different people and help them, guide them with your passion and your belief on the power of breath.
Yeah, it has been possible by people like you only, those who willingly, selflessly come on to this platform and connect to the audience here, to all the people, those who are here. So thank you so much. Yeah, continue. Sorry, Vibha.
I do also believe in the power of breath, and it is as ancient as existence. When breath came, life happened. So it is as ancient and as existence, and it has the innate power to connect us within. It's the primary tool that has been given to us to connect to ourselves and to know ourselves. Traditional therapies, traditional streams of, I won't call them streams of knowledge, but traditional practices. You go into any part of the world and you look at traditional practices, you will find music and sound and movement as part of their culture. And sound and breath, this is common to every single person. I mean, if you don't have your breath, you're not alive, right? And if you don't have vibration, if there is no vibration, there is no sound. If there is no sound, there is no existence. So let me come to this little mystery about if there is no sound, there is no existence. I'll come to that in a moment.
Sure.
The topic today is, yes, go ahead, Yukti.
So the stage is all yours. Yeah. Go ahead. Yeah.
Thank you. The topic today is relieving oneself of one's emotional burdens. Now, I'd like to know in the chat box if there is anyone here who does not have an emotional burden experienced at some point in their life, who has not experienced it. If you have not experienced it, put it in the chat box. And I can be assured I'll be staring at the chat box and there will be no message. Because each one of us has experienced some burden of our emotions at some point in our life. This is part of our human life, our emotions, the events of our emotions, and then the burdens that we carry. Now, I'd like to know, just to keep you, how do you say, not engaged, but just to make you conscious, I'd like you to think at some emotional burden that you have in your life and note down a number. Can you think of one burden? Can you think of 3 burdens? Can you think of 7 burdens? Just put in a number. And I'm not here to judge whether you have 100 burdens or 1 burden. Nobody is here to judge. This is just for us to give awareness to ourselves. How many burdens can you think of? Put in a number. Thank you, Mahesh, for opening the score, 5. And I appreciate that you can identify or you can remember something. 10, thank you for sharing. Thank you, Anuradha. I can think of right now about 6 or 7. So if you are feeling a little awkward to share, it's okay. The idea is just for you to connect to yourself. Yes, I understand sometimes it's difficult to count. So I just made a rough connection in my head and I could immediately remember about 6 or 7 things. So the idea is just to make yourself aware. Awareness is always the first step to healing. Awareness is your clarity of what we are looking at, where we wish to go. If there is no awareness, then often, we are very fluid and blurred in our head. We don't know what we are talking about. We don't know what we feel, right? So it's okay. If you don't have a number now, I'd like you to reflect on it sometime, not with the pain in your heart, but just with an awareness. Let me share something with you now. And here we are. I'm going to share something with you, and it's going to be wonderful. There, you see two lovely ladies on the screen. That's Yukti and me. And this is all of us, with hair or without hair. This is what we all go through. We have stresses in our life, money to pay, relationships to handle, neighbors to handle, health issues, sleep issues, geopathic stress, climatic stress, falana ding. We have stress and time issues all the time. This is modern life. And I think all of us will agree about this to a certain extent, at least, right? And this is what I want to be. I think all of us wants to be that little child, happy, free, elated. But we are like this and we are like this. Okay, that's the image of what we want to be somewhere in our heart. This stress, what does it affect? How does it impact us? It impacts our confidence for sure. It impacts our health. It creates very negative belief systems in ourselves. Our self-worth is affected. Our relationships are affected. Our creativity, productivity, you name it. Everything can get affected. I just like to remind you, in case you cannot see my screen move, like from the one slide to the other, please let me know, because sometimes we do have this snag on Zoom, So this is the impact it has on us. Now, can somebody guess why am I showing you a pizza? And I really like to hear some answers on this. Any ideas why am I showing you pizza? Sonia is thinking very deeply what's going on.
Just want to have it, Vibha.
Emotional eating. Well,
and,
I know
and not think about it.
Yeah, Sonia does healthy eating. So maybe she is going to say something else. Yukti Raj, emotional eating. Okay, that's right. But that's not my intention. Anybody else? By the way, I love pizza. Huh? I love pizza.
We all love pizza.
Okay, so you are right. It's about emotional eating, but there's something else I want to show you. There is one slice which is cut away from the 3/4 of the whole pizza pie. Now, imagine if you were to put all your attention on this one slice of pizza. Oh, it should have the cheese and it should be melting and it should have that caper sitting on top and it should have just the best color and shape and crispiness. Your attention stays on that slice, but you forget the rest of the pizza. The whole pizza is important, right? But you're just staring at that one slice. Now, this is what we do to our lives. There are so many aspects of us, like that whole pizza, but we are focused only on this one aspect. Now, what is this one aspect, if you ask me? Body. My body should feel comfortable. I should look beautiful. I should have long hair. I should have this dress which suits this body. I should have this. I should have that. Everything is focused around this body, whether it's nourishment, activity, X, Y, Z. The focus is only on the body. But we forget that we have 3 other slices. What is this 3 other slice? Your mind, your emotions, and your inner self. Are we looking after our mind? Are we looking after our emotions? Are we looking after our spiritual side? Are we nourishing our mind? Are we nourishing the emotions? Are we nourishing our spiritual aspect? Maybe, but a little bit. But you look at the body, how much you nourish it, how much you focus on it, probably 90%. Let me give you another example. You have the best car in the world. To you, let's say it's a, I don't know, Range Rover. I just know some names. Let's say it's a Range Rover for you and it's a Benz for me. Now you have that Range Rover and you have that Benz, and both of them have those 4 wheels. Now, if you're only going to take care of one wheel or keep polishing the body of the car and not look after the wheels or the engine, does that car have any purpose? We all know the answer. No. If only one wheel is inflated right and the other 3 wheels are deflated or punctured, can this beautiful car go anywhere? No. So the same thing with our body. The same thing, not with our body, I'm sorry, the same thing with us as a human being. If we only look after our physical aspect, but completely ignore mental wellness, completely ignore emotional nourishment, completely ignore spiritual growth or nourishment or balance, what is happening to us? We lead an imbalanced life. The car of our life cannot have a smooth journey. For that smooth journey, all the 4 wheels, all the 4 aspects have to be healthy, have to be nourished, have to be looked after. So that's the point I'm trying to make. And that's why the pizza slice. Whenever now you see a pizza slice, I think you're going to remember Yukti and me. So it is this outer world of ours, which is a direct picture, mirror picture of what's going on inside. Let me give you again an example. I love examples and stories. Let's say I'm carrying a cup of something. This is, by the way, one of the bowls, but I don't have a cup here, so I'll hold a bowl. So let's say I'm carrying this bowl or this cup and I have pineapple juice inside. Now someone comes and bangs against me. What is going to spill out? Pineapple juice. It can't be Coke. It can't be rose water. It can't be anything else. So whatever is inside is going to reflect outside. Whatever is inside is manifesting outside. So what is inside has to be taken seriously, has to be considered part of you. And that's why it has to change. It needs that nourishment. For us to have another example so that it stays in our mind, we all have soft copies of documents. If you don't make a correction in the soft copy, you may take 1,000 printouts. And all those 1,000 printouts are going to carry the same error forward. You can put white ink on one copy, but can you put it on 1,000? You need to correct the soft copy. And that soft copy is the other 3 slices of your pizza, the other wheels of your car, your mind, your emotions, your spirit. And this is a wisdom that is there with us from the Vedic times. Yatha pinde tatha brahmande, as within, so without. Also, like you see a tree, you can see the beautiful flowers, you can see the beautiful fruits, but the beautiful flowers and fruits are there because the roots are nourished. If the roots are not nourished, you can polish every leaf as much as you want, but you don't give it water. You don't water the soil. The roots don't get any nourishment. Sooner or later, that leaf is going to fall down. It's not going to produce flowers and fruits. So look after your roots to have great fruits. It's very simple. These examples are just there so that we take it seriously, because most of the time we don't take things seriously. At least we don't take ourselves seriously. This is one of my favorite slides. It's the impact of emotions. We all have experienced a range of emotions. This is our human life. We have experienced the most uplifting and surreal, joyful experiences and emotions. And we have been in the pits and experienced the worst and densest of emotions. We have experienced insecurity. We have experienced shame. We have experienced guilt, disappointment, worry, anxiety, blah, blah, blah. The whole gamut of emotions. And that only takes you down fast, very fast. And we have experienced joy. We have experienced the bliss of sharing stuff. We have experienced optimism, hopefulness, gratitude. We have experienced just the sense of peace. And these are emotions which make you feel light and uplifted. Now, this heaviness of pulling you down and the lightness of feeling amazing is not just a construct of my mind. It is not just a descriptive word. Look at it from the point of view of physics. You can measure the frequency of every emotion. And this was done by Dr. Stephen Hawking. He has given the frequencies of all these emotions. The lower the density, the lower the emotion, the denser is that emotion. Sorry, I said it wrongly. The lower the emotion, the frequency is small and dense, where you feel constricted like this, compacted, impacted. And when your emotions are large, high, light, what you said, you feel light when you're happy. That is the time when your frequencies are high, you feel a sense of expansion and flow. And life happens only in flow. Life does not happen in stagnation. Stagnation is death. Death of energy, death of frequency. Everything comes to a standstill. So to be in flow, we need to rise up from our negative, dense emotions and come to a space of expansion, freedom, happiness. So if you Google up Stephen Hawking's scale of emotions, you will find many, many pictures like this. And these are really good to remember for us. During the day, check yourself. We all go through events. Some are small day-to-day stuff. Some are life-changing and very traumatic. Okay, with all due compassion to every person for whatever they go through, make a choice in that moment. Stop and see how you're feeling. Remember this table. Make a choice. Do you want to stagnate and be pulled down? Or do you want to find a way where you can expand and flow? Even the body starts contracting when you go into dense negative emotions. Look at the right side of the picture, it's written contracted, and then on top it's written expanded. Physically also things contract and then they expand. Expansion is the flow. This is a very beautiful sentence, which I love to remind myself. Very often when we are facing something, let's say emotional or physical, we often start condemning the situation. Oh, I have diabetes. It's an example, okay? If somebody has diabetes here, I'm not talking about you, I'm talking about a classic example. Oh, my heart is broken. I was cheated. This has happened to me. Now that impacts us. Now, if we continue to linger in that, oh, horrible, so sad, I'm suffering, I'm suffering, I'm suffering. That is one way of looking at it. The other way of looking at it is this. Treat your body and your symptoms as your friend. It is telling you that your system is telling you that something here is not okay and you have to change it. If you continue staying in that panic, in that stress, in that anxiety, your immune system will start shutting down. Illnesses get higher. You get into chronic conditions, and ultimately you are in a very difficult area of your life. So look at your body. If you have aches or pains, if you have any illness, if you have something where your body is reacting to something, it's okay, you don't know what it is, but it's your body is giving you signals. Look at it with love. Your body is your friend. Look at it with love. Thank it that it is giving you signals that something has to change. Your thoughts have to change, your emotions have to change, your situation has to change. And that choice is in our hands, thankfully. This is also a very wonderful person. You can follow him on Instagram. You can Google him up. He just says that this is your body actually working for you because your body wants you to live. Your body wants you to be happy. You deserve that happiness. We all deserve it. So don't dump yourself down and numb yourself out of your pain. Recognize it, acknowledge it, move through it, embrace it so that things change. Anybody has a question so far, please put it in the chat so that I can answer you and then move forward. Anyone? Or you can unmute yourself and ask whatever works. And I'll have a look at the time. Yes.
Yeah. Any questions so far? Anyone has any question? They can just quickly ask, or we can just.
What I said just now is that your body is your friend. Your body, if it has been ill or if it's been reacting to certain emotions or stimulus, please recognize it that it is your friend and it is just a signal that something has to change. And coming back to examples, because I said I love examples, let me give you one more. Imagine I'm your friend and I'm sending you a WhatsApp message and you ignore it. I'll send you one more WhatsApp message. You ignore it. I'll send you a third, fourth, fifth WhatsApp message, one after the other. You still ignore it. I'll send you 10 WhatsApp messages because I'm your friend. So when our body is reacting, it is like your body is sending you a WhatsApp message. Are we listening? Are we listening? Big question. So listen to what your body is saying. Listen to what your emotion is saying. And when you have a lot of emotions, like some of you have given numbers and I gave a number, there are 6 events that I can remember right now. Somebody had 4 or 5. When you think of that emotion or that event, it triggers an emotion. It triggers a physical reaction, right? Because the emotions are related to your body, obviously. Your body will signal it in some way. Like let me give an example again. If I think of a recent event in my life, it causes me grief. The moment I feel grief, what happens to my body? I start feeling heavy in my stomach. I have bitterness in my mouth and I don't feel like doing anything. I just feel very heavy. That's my body's reaction. Now, how do I deal with this? First of all, listen to it. My body is telling me something, that there is grief. And this grief has to be acknowledged and worked upon. But if I were to ignore it, oh, it's important to get up and move. Let me move. Let me do this. Let me do this. Let me do that. Let me do that. Let me do that. I'm engaging my mind to do things without listening to what my body is saying, without listening to that emotion. That is what I'm trying to tell you. Stop, pause, listen to your emotions. Don't neglect them. Because when you embrace your emotions, things can begin to change. That's your first step to change. Okay. Any questions so far? Then I can continue to the next part. Is your heart beating very high now, Lakshmi? Can you just reply over here or? Okay, if your heart is beating very fast right now, may I ask you what is the emotion you're feeling right now? And I'm addressing you immediately because it's uncomfortable, obviously, what you're feeling. Can you share what's the emotion you're feeling right now? Is it nervousness, anger, feel like crying? Is it some sadness? Just share it. Okay. Can you just hold your thumb like this? You don't need to press it. Just hold your thumb while I'm talking to you or while I'm talking next. Okay. You might feel pulsing like this, like your heart beating in your thumb. Let it be felt. Hold it at least for 5 minutes and then hold the other thumb. Okay. See, this is one example that when she is remembering something, obviously something she is recalling, the emotion is triggering a reaction in the body. Now, until we start releasing those emotions, we will constantly continue to react physically in one way or the other. And if we don't look after that emotion, over a period of a few years, it becomes a chronic illness. So that's why it is very critical. It is very important that we time to time, if we don't know how to do it, then approach a professional who will help you. I approach some friends of mine who are professionals when I want a support system with me that, yes, I want to do this, let's do it together. So it's okay to take help. And if you know methods like breath work that Yukti is teaching you is a wonderful way to start channeling the emotions and then releasing them. Breath is a very, very powerful method. So whatever she has taught you, whatever she will also take you through today is going to have a very powerful impact, which you must do every day. See, these are things, breath work especially, is a thing that is not intellectual. You don't need information in your head about it. You need to do it. I can give you 10 recipes, but can you taste that recipe? You got to make it. You got to make it and eat it. But just collecting recipes is of no use. So the same way, when you come to her class or when you hear what she's making you do, then you got to put it in practice so that it impacts you on a day-to-day basis. Okay, so whatever she's going to share today, in case you're here for the first time, whatever she's going to make you do, please make it a point to practice it daily. Please also make it a point to hold your thumb daily. Do it for a week. I'm sure, I can almost guarantee you that if you do it every day, you will 100% feel different. You may need other things also, but you will definitely feel different. So since there are no more questions, I will continue. Now, if you ask, why am I talking about all this emotions and everything? You're going to do a sound healing session. So I ask you, what is sound and what is the connection? So sound, some will say it's existence, it's energy, it's music, it's vibration, it's frequency. All of it is correct. Sound is measured in frequency. It is a vibration. It is the very existence. And it is an energy. This is all true. If you're a person of science, you know that this whole existence has come about from the Big Bang. Everything, whether it's a big star, whether it's a small ant, everything finally has originated from this Big Bang. That's the source, the start of the universe. And if you're someone who's of philosophic in nature, then you also know that all philosophy will tell you that the mother of existence, the creatrix, is sound. And as per our Shastras, the whole existence is born from this one sound, which is Om. So that's why when we are doing a sound healing session, we are not just listening with our ears, we are listening with our entire existence. This is the connection with all that I have spoken so far, the pizza 4 slices, the emotions. All of this is connected to sound. All of this is connected to breath. Because breath and sound, these are two things that impact the full pizza, all the 4 wheels of the car. It impacts every part of us. There is no part which is ignored or is left aside, because at source, we are energy, and breath, energy, frequency, sound, all are the same thing. They all exist together. In a sound bath, what actually happens is that at every cellular level, there is the energy that is pushed, is nudged, and things that are stuck there, as it gets moving, it is washed out. To use a technical language, the cells are reprogrammed. You perceive things in a new way. It's like your cell phone has a lot of data, and when it is full, you cannot put in more data, right? If your phone is full, can you put in new music? Can you put in new photographs? No. You need to empty something out so that the new can enter. So sound is that medium where data is moved out so that new data comes in and the cell vibrates in a different way. The cell vibrates in the state of abundance, in the state of the positive highest sound, which is Om. Which is why when people come to a sound healing session, they have very profound experiences. And it is not because it's just pleasing to the ear. It's not just that. That's just like the tip of the iceberg. The reality is this, that your entire being is immersed in a vibration. These are just some of the benefits. I remember when I say reduction of pain, I had an amazing experience. I mean, I know this as information, but when I experience it, when I hear it from others, I am stunned every single time. I just feel so humble when I experience people's experience, rather when I hear people's experience. I remember I was doing this group sound healing session, and there was a coach, a lady from Egypt. And I know her, but I did not know that she had it was either a tennis elbow or a frozen shoulder, one of the two. I did not know that. So she attended a session, and there were some 30-40 people in that session. And 2 days after the session, she sends me a message, and she says that it was, I think, a Friday. And on Saturday, she had an appointment with her physical practitioner or osteopath or someone, physiotherapist. And she canceled that appointment because the pain, which was, let's say, at 100%, dropped down to something like 30 or 20. And she was so shocked. She said that my hand is moving. I don't feel pain. So let me just cancel the appointment. She canceled the appointment, not canceled, she postponed it. And 1 week later, she came to another session, and then she finally canceled the appointment altogether because there was total freedom there. And I was shocked, because shocked in the happy way, of course, not shocked as in how come it can happen. I know this can happen, but I was pleasantly shocked because, there are 40 people. I'm not addressing one person. I'm not talking to one person about his or her anxiety or his or her pain, but everybody benefited in a different way. And this woman who had something so physical at a elbow or shoulder level completely felt relieved. So this was just so amazing, so amazing. And it just reminds me how powerful a tool we have. And you know what? Is sound only limited to the instruments that I have? Yes, these instruments are very beautiful, no doubt. They are all therapy grade. They all produce the sound of Om. But we all have something in common in terms of sound, our voice. Use your voice. Listen to your own voice. Chant, sing, hum, and do it for a few minutes and see the very beautiful impact it has on your body. For anybody who's, let's say, going through anxiety right now, if you just stop and just hum for 2 or 3 minutes. For us Hindus, for example, it's easier to say Om. Let's say somebody has a religious barrier and may not want to say Om. Just sing the word O or Ah. Just sing a syllable or a word and sing it for a long breath. See the impact. So this is a tool that God has given us. Your breath, your sound, your voice. So a lot of benefits are there. And this fourth one is very important. Not fourth one, which one? Yeah, super boosted healing response. That is because the body has its own healing capacity. And we can tap into that capacity only when we are in flow, when we are in a relaxed state. If we are in an anxiety state, if we are in a negative emotion state like anger, shame, hatred, jealousy, envy, then our body is not relaxed. Our body is contracted somewhere. We can't, if tested yourself, put yourself in anger for a moment and see how your breath changes. Your breath is not relaxed. Your muscles also become tight. So sing something, relax your breath, relax your body, and your body's natural healing capacity is activated. This is a very beautiful thing that happens with sound. These are some lovely pictures I had taken during sessions. I love to take photographs of my clients and just see how beautiful, whether a child or an elderly, just look at the bliss on their face. They just look so lovely. This was in a corporate session setup we had in their gym, and just everybody went into a very beautiful deep state. Even animals are so beautiful, so responsive. Just look at how this animal, this doggy used to be a very agitated, playful doggy. But he just went and slept near the family member while the sound was going on. And I'd like you, Yukti is going to take you through a breath work just now. And I'd like this to be a preparation. If you want, not if you want, I'd like you to say this loudly, slowly, with belief in your heart that you are worthy. And say this aloud. And then she will take you through a breath work. If there are questions, we will answer them. Then we will go through a sound healing session. And then we will take in your experiences or anything that you'd like to share. And then we will wrap up. That's the agenda we have. So I will read it loudly. You may say it along loudly or just say it in your own way. In the infinity of life where I am, all is perfect. All is whole. All is complete. I no longer choose to believe in old limitations and lack. I now choose to begin to see myself as the universe sees me. I am perfect. I am whole. I am complete. In the infinity of life where I am, all is perfect. All is whole. all is complete. I no longer choose to believe in old limitations and lack. I now choose to begin to see myself as the universe sees me. I am perfect. I am whole. And I am complete. In the infinity of life where I am, all is perfect. All is whole. All is complete. I no longer choose to believe in old limitations and lack. I now choose to begin to see myself as the universe sees me. I am perfect. I am whole, and I am complete. Wonderful. Let's get Yukti back, and she will take us through the next steps.
Thank you, Vibha. Thank you so much. You can just stop sharing the screen. Yeah, thank you. Great. So as far as I hear you, I'm already feeling very calm, to be honest. Like, I think every one of you are feeling calmness within yourself, already feeling centered. Just message me here. Yes, just message me here. Are you already feeling calm, centered, relaxed? Just what Vibha has communicated, she has not even started taking, right? But the information and the way she has conveyed to you, right? Yeah. Thank you. Thank you, everyone. Thank you. So I myself is very calm now. Already I'm feeling getting into the zone. And Vibha, I'm really happy because I can so much resonate with you. You talked about breath work so profoundly, and not only breath work, you have also mentioned flow. That's one of the modality I also take. And Louis Hay, no doubt. I'm a huge follower of Louis Hay also, because my introduction to these healing modalities and everything, in fact, breath work, the first book I should say was You Can Heal Your Life by Louis Hay. And that is how I started my journey of healing, breath work, knowing myself when I was, of course, down. So thank you, Vibha. Let's everyone begin the breath work and then we will continue with the sound healing session. Thank you, Geeta. Thank you, everyone. Yeah.
I will just interrupt 1 second.
Yeah. Sure.
Before you started, I was supposed to have finished my talking by 15 minutes ago, but I went overboard. So just letting you know that we might continue a little beyond 5:30, if that's okay, because I want to give you the sound healing experience.
Sure. No worries.
Thank you.
Everyone is going to stay there. Okay. Just message here. Okay. Huh? Let's enjoy this beautifully. Okay. So I'll not take much. Most of you know me, and breathwork has been very profound. It heals you within. What is breath? It's the prana, the energy, life energy, chief force that is there within you. And if it is not moving, it is if there's an imbalance, if it is stuck because of emotions, and it is not moving the way it should be moving, we get disease. And as even Vibha has said, and every emotion is actually a manifestation. If it is a negative emotion, stress, anxiety is a manifestation of some kind of a disease, especially chronic pains. In fact, in my community also, people were able to release their chronic pain just by becoming aware of your breath. You don't need to pay any penny. You just need to know your breath. And I would certainly say, instead of running behind breathing techniques, just become aware of your breath. That itself is very profound. Never think that, I'm having this issue, what breathing technique I should follow. That is all okay. But until and unless you become aware of your breath, how you are breathing in this very present moment, right here, right now, I want you all to just observe your breath. Become aware of your breath, the first thing, and then observe your breath, how your breath is moving. Are you breathing through your chest? Do you feel more your breath in your chest region, or you are feeling that you're in your belly region also? Just be aware, just become a friend with your breath. That is the first and foremost thing when you start your breathing fitness journey. And of course, have set an intention also, that why do you want to work with your breath? What is that one thing that you want to really desire? I would rather say desire, not want. Want is want nothing, desire everything. Okay, feel everything and react to nothing. Just become aware of your emotions, how we breathe when we are so much stressed out. When we are very much stressed out, anger, emotion, every emotion impact our breathing. How it impacts? Sometimes you feel when you are under anger, stress, and anxiety, you feel, taking shallow huffing and puffing breath. And when you are grief, depression, all those breathing, you breathe less, under breathe, restricted breathing. So you just start observing your breath pattern. And many people ask me, Yukti, how can we do it 24/7 and how we do it basically? So I would say just build this practice. In my community of wellness abundance, how it's a rule, and I always say in all my interactions that start building your breathing practice. It could be as little as 10 minutes when you get up in the morning. Give yourself that time, that no one in this whole world can snatch that 10 minutes from you. That's your time. Breathe, set the day. Okay, have an intention and set the day. That simple, just inhale and have this intention, I am breathing. Exhale and have this intention, I am with my breath. So when we do breath work, I want you all to become more and more aware of your breath, how it is moving. Is it effortlessly moving in your body, or you feel some constriction? It's okay. Do not be forceful at all. It's just for some of you, you have been practicing. For those who are very new to this, just whatever, wherever you feel, don't worry. Just first know your breath, understand your breath. That is the most important. Once you start, जब आप अपने किसी के साथ पहली बार मिलते हो ना, तो आप कैसे काम करते हो उसके साथ? How do you work with them? ऐसा तो नहीं है ना कि if you do not like, and even if you do not like your boss in a new company, you will not go and just shout, or right, you will adjust, you will find out the ways to work around, right? Okay, so it's a new relation, like when you are newly wed couple or new joinee. Okay, so if it is a new relation, please go slow, understand your partner, your breath, your friend, and gradually build that connection with your breath, the bonding with your breath. That is very, very important. Practice morning 10 minutes breathing, and practice evening 10 minutes breathing when you go to your breath. These simple two acts of yours, okay, these simple two acts of yours will profoundly impact. Just begin with this simple practice. I'm sharing you through my own personal experiences. Why these 2 times are important? Because as soon as you get up, otherwise what happens? You start taking your mobile, keep checking all the WhatsApp messages. Okay, to-do list is ready, what I need to cook, what I have to email to send, all those things, and you start your day with a lot of stress. Align yourself, center yourself, breathe. The first thing that you do is become aware of your breath in the morning, first thing, and then you leave your bed. In the same way, as soon as you go on your bed, kitni bhi neend aa rahi ho, make it a habit that you will go, sit, breathe. You can even lie down and breathe also, not an issue. But again, it will clear all the residual of your day. Okay, to-do list, kya baki, kya nahi, everything will get just clear. It will wipe off once you start breathing, and you'll have a very, very profound sleep, nice sleep. You will sleep well. If you just commit, and without even, you may not find, though with breathing, you get very instant results also, but have patience, have acceptance towards you. Be kind to yourself in your breathing practices. So build your breathing practice. So let's begin today. And what we are going to do before any breath work, of course, we do a little bit of stretching, spinal stretching, very important. If you're sitting on a chair, make sure that your feet are firmly support on the ground. If you're sitting on a mat or anywhere cross-legged, that's completely fine. First, become aware of how you are sitting. Is your just move from left to right and just see, is both of your sit bones are completely on the floor. Just become aware of your both the sit bones. Come to the center, slightly like, like pendulum, and then come to the center. Become aware of your lower back, tailbone, lower back, mid back, upper back. Just scan shoulders, neck, chin parallel to the floor, right? These are the 4 checkpoints. What all these? First is your sit bones. Second, your spine, right? Third, shoulder blades, down and relax. Fourth, chin parallel to the floor. Now, we'll just do a little exercise for our spine so that we can breathe better and for opening up of our respiratory system. So take a deep breath in and stretch your arm. Interlock your fingers, palm facing to the ceiling, okay? And exhale. Keep your hands up in the air only. Inhale and twist over your right side, exhale. Nice twist. Still, your sit bones are on the floor only. Inhale to the center, exhale on your left. Inhale center, exhale right. Inhale center, exhale left. Inhale center, exhale right. Inhale center, exhale left. Inhale center and lateral bend. Just bend sideways. Stretch your arms. Inhale center and exhale on the other side. Keep stretching your arms. Make sure that your opposite hip is still on the floor. Inhale, center. Exhale. Keep stretching nicely. Give nice stretch. Feel it. Inhale and exhale. Inhale, come to the center. Come in prayer position. Breathe. Stay there. Breathe in and out. Just keep your palms stretched up only. Keep looking in front of you at a point and just stay there. Try to keep your palms completely closed. Upper arm stretching to your ears. And stay there. Breathe. Maybe you start feeling little shivering. Maybe you feel like dropping your hands, opening the mouth of your palms, but just stay there. Breathe. It's okay. You feel agitated. It's fine. All is well. I'm fine. Just have this intention. It's okay. I can manage well. I'm doing good. Yes, breathe. It's okay. Whatever you're feeling, that agitation, let it be. In our day-to-day life also, we keep encountering these small agitation. Are we going to react or are we going to respond? This is what we are going to learn from breath work. When you start working with your breath, you become more and more aware of what is happening to you because of the outer conditions. Are you stressed out? Are you feeling nervous, anger, anxiety? And the moment you become aware, because your breath go haywire, you know already that, yeah, this is the time I need to breathe to reset my system. Stay there. Now slowly we'll bring our hands down. 1, 2, very slowly 3. Feel the tip of your fingers. Bring your palms at the center. Stay there. Observe the weight on your palms, how your hands are feeling, your back. Just stay there. Micro movements. Just stay there. Bring your palms down and slowly bring it down. Palms over your knees, palm facing to the ceiling. Simply just sit and breathe. Keep your facial muscles relaxed, jaw bones, cheekbones relaxed. Bring your right palm over your belly region and another palm over your chest region. If you want to move, this is the time you can move a bit, else just stay as you are. Let's do some breathing together. Remember the time when you might have not felt your heartbeat. I do remember there have been a time when I used to feel, oh, where is my heart? Whether it is pumping or beating or not. There was such a disconnect with our own body, with our own, the vibrations, the sensations that we feel, how our breath is. This is an opportunity to connect to yourself as you put your right palm over your belly region, slightly above your navel, and another hand, left palm over your chest. Just breathe, it's okay. Whatever you are feeling, wherever your breath is going, just become aware how you are breathing. As you inhale, your breath moves through your nostril. Just observe, is your chest expanding? Not. Your belly is expanding or not? What is happening? It's okay, whatever way your breath is moving. We are just becoming aware of our breath. Do not think even that whether you are breathing right and wrong. You are alive, be grateful. It's okay. We're just here to work with our breath. And we gradually build our connection with our breath. And for that, first we feel our breath. We become aware of our breath. Continue breathing. With each inhale, have this intention, I am breathing in. And with each exhale, have this intention, I am breathing out. Now let's go a little deeper. Breathe in and feel the expansion in your belly. Exhale, belly goes in. Breathe in and let your belly expand. Exhale, belly goes in. Breathe in and belly expands. All focus on your belly only. Exhale, belly goes in. Avoid any shoulder movement, even in your chest region also. Just focus on your belly and the movement of breath in your belly. In and out. Breathe in and out. Gentle smile. Relax your face. Inhale. Feel this nice, beautiful expansion in your belly region. Exhale. Let your belly falls back. Breathe in and out. Still become aware you are not arching your back. Inhale, expand, and stay there. Stay there as long as you can comfortably hold your breath. Release. Resume your normal breaths. Let's do this one more time. Breathe in and out. Breathe in and out. In, out. In, out. Continue at your own pace. Just feel your breath being effortless, like a thread moving into your body, in and out. With every inhale, have this intention: I am breathing. With every exhale, I am with my breath. With every inhale, you get all the positive energy, you connect with all the positive energy of the universe, and with every exhale, you release all those toxin thoughts, negative emotions, stress, anxieties, limiting beliefs from your system. Inhale and feel this nice, beautiful expansion. And as you exhale, just let go. Release. Breathe in and hold. Stay there. Observe this nice expansion, the lightness. You are creating more Akash Tattva in your body for the smoother flow of prana. Stay there. You are in this very present moment, right here, right now. You cannot take past breath, nor you can take future breath. Exhale, release. Your breath is an anchor to keep you rooted in this very present moment, right here, right now. You can release your hands. And Vibha, you can take ahead to us.
Yes. Those who are sitting and you prefer to lie down, you have this 1 or 2 minutes to lie down and make yourself comfortable. Those who are already lying down, continue breathing the way you are breathing now. Just keep your attention on your natural breathing. My video will remain off till the session is over. We will take about 20-25 minutes for the sound healing session. There is nothing that you have to do except listen and receive. If your thoughts get more active, if emotions come up, please allow them. Allow them and just watch them. If you feel uncomfortable and you need to change your position, that's okay as well. Allow it. It's absolutely fine. You may continue breathing in a comfortable way if you like, or just shift your attention from your breath to listening the sound. And if you fall asleep in the process, it's absolutely wonderful. Whatever you are feeling in this moment, whether heartbeats, emotion, thoughts, images in your mind, just allow yourself to feel it. You don't have to do anything with it. Just witness that emotion, witness that image, witness that heartbeat or sensation or pain, whatever it is. I'd like you to just look at it with compassion. Just look at it with little kindness. I will be speaking time to time in the session. And in case at some point of time you are feeling like you're drifting and your mind is struggling to listen to me, allow yourself to drift. Let us know that our body is our friend, our body is listening, our body is receiving. Bring your awareness to my breath, to your breath. You can slowly open your eyes. We seem to have a technical glitch somewhere because I am audible, but my instruments are not audible. So, Yukti, can you come in?
Yeah, I'm here.
Okay. I have no adjustment to make on the mic. Can we reschedule it sometime this evening and give everybody a full 45-minute session? Because people are not going to hear it, or if they're getting late, because if I start now and 45 minutes might take their time, exclusively for these people, I'm willing to come again and reschedule it. Because you can hear me, but you can't hear the instruments.
Yeah. Or is it possible for you to share the recording for limited time? Because I'm not sure people will come again for 45 minutes. Everyone will be available for that. I'm not sure.
Can we just ask them right now?
If you have some recording that we can give for limited time.
Okay. Okay, let me just ask this way. I love to do a live, actually. Does sometime later tonight work for y'all? Does it work for you? This is not in our hands, honestly, because I've done hundreds and hundreds of live on Zoom, and 3 times in those we've had this kind of technical stuff. So let's say, does 10 p.m. work for you, Yukti? First of all, let me ask you. No, I can't hear you.
Yeah, can you hear me now? Yeah.
Yeah. I can't hear you again.
Yeah, few people are saying that they can join. So what time you want to?
It need not be today. If it's not possible today, can we schedule it sometime tomorrow night?
Tomorrow night.
Tomorrow is Sunday.
Yeah. Okay. So we have mixed opinion, I guess. Yes.
You take a call. You take a call.
Oh, yes.
Because
Okay.
this is not in our hands. Okay, everybody is here. Let's see if you can hear the instrument now.
Yeah, just try one more time.
If my voice is heard, why can't the ball be heard?
Yeah, we can hear. We can hear now. These sound that ones that you have said, it is audible.
Yeah, this is audible.
Yeah,
my voice
now it is audible.
It's the same thing.
Yeah, you can continue now, I guess.
Okay, so 20 minutes is what we'll take, and let's get going then. If it's
Yeah.
going to be difficult to get everybody, remove your head. I mean, if you've got any Bluetooth on, just remove the Bluetooth and keep a regular headphone, or just keep the phone by your side. That should be okay. Okay, so I'm going to turn off my video. Wonderful. I invoke the presence of spiritual helpers in the atmosphere and the gurus and gods of Ishtadevta and gurus of each member here to help us make this next 25 minutes journey audible, reachable, impactful, and powerful. We are here for a purpose. We are choosing to step into our self, to acknowledge what we are feeling, what we have felt, to make that step forward to release all that holds us back. We are making that choice, we are making that step forward, and we seek your blessings, your help in this journey. Namaste. I will begin by playing 3 sounds, which I would like you to receive. The first sound on your left side of the face, and I will speak a little louder also. The second sound, receive it as if it's coming from above your head. And the third sound, coming from the right side, receiving on the right side of your face and ear. Let us continue receiving in this fashion. Left side, above the head, right side. Let it continue moving in this sequence. Let us have the intention of receiving. Let us know that the intention and vibration is more powerful than what the physical ear is receiving. Shift your intention, shift your awareness, even if the sound is less, even if the sound is soft. Perhaps this is the challenge for us today. In the presence of things not going as we want, shift the attention to what is. Allow yourself to receive what is in this present moment. And let us experience, let us explore what is possible. I'd like you to take your awareness on the chest region. Due to technical whatever, we will provide a recording. Meanwhile, for the next 10 minutes, shift your attention from the lack of clarity of the audio to simply being in this moment with whatever is audible, whether it's the bowl or my voice, just for this moment, just for these 10 minutes. Like water that is poured on sand or soil. It sinks, it is absorbed within. The same way, whatever sound is audible, allow that sound to be poured, absorbed in the region of your heart. Visualize, visualize two rivers from your heart flowing into each arm. One river from your heart flowing into your left arm, and the other flowing into your right arm. Bit by bit, allow these rivers to flow towards your elbows. And then from your elbows, bit by bit, no hurry, allow the sensation of the river flowing. Allow it to flow towards the wrist and the palm. Gradually keep your attention on both palms and feel the palms. If there is vibration, notice it. If you feel temperature, notice it. You may feel it like a tingling. You may feel it like some heaviness. Some may feel it light or tickling. Whatever you feel, simply be present to that sensation in your palms and fingertips. Take your awareness back to your heart region, and this time feel a color in the river. It could be any color, whatever comes spontaneously to you. Visualize the rivers flowing out of your heart into your left arm and your right arm. it flowing fast, slow? Is it effortful? Is it relaxed? Just notice. And allow the flow to go into your elbows, flowing down towards your wrists, towards your hands. And allow it to flow, both the rivers. Let them flow into your palms. Observe the openness of your palm, the openness of your fingers. Feel the fingers as the waters of these rivers are flowing through the fingers, beyond the fingers, flowing out. Allow the flow outward, releasing, relieving. I choose to let go. I allow this flow. I allow this flow. I am comfortable to flow. Bring your awareness back to your heart and notice, how does the heart feel now? How does the heart feel now? Lighter, heavier, tighter, or more expanded? Each sound is creating more room, more wideness, more expansion inside your heart. There is nothing that you have to do. Sound is doing it. Just be present. Feel your heart. Allow. Allow. Allow yourself now to experience this space, this presence in your heart region. It's not your mind, it's not any analysis. It's the sheer experience, the sheer presence that you can feel in this very moment. I'd like you to visualize above your head the image of your chosen God, Ishta Devta, or your Guru, and in case you don't resonate, then just visualize a beautiful white light. And this white light in a beautiful crystal ray is coming down into your heart. The light from your God or Guru, or the light simply as light, is now coming down into your heart. Allow this light to enter the heart, and every region of your heart, every space within is becoming light. White light. This vastness, this presence is constantly there in our heart. This vastness, this presence, steady, unmoved, firm, and full of light, is constantly present in our heart. Gradually bring your awareness back to the flow of your natural breath. Simply being present with your natural breath. Whenever you feel comfortable, take your attention to your fingers, to your toes. Give gentle movement. Slowly fold your legs if you're lying down. Turn your whole body to the right. And whenever you feel prepared, you can sit up and open your eyes. Thank you for your patience, your trust, and your commitment to yourself to experience this session despite challenges that we had. We appreciate you.
Thank you so much, Vibha. I have no words. Of course, after such session, we like to just stay into the present moment, becoming more aware. A wonderful experience. Yeah, we face some challenges, but we overcome also. Universe is with us always,
And this is life.
yeah,
It
yeah,
happens.
it happened. It's completely fine. But apart from whatever had happened, we had a wonderful session, no doubt about it. And my experience, personally, I felt a lot of releasing, no doubt. I felt so, and lightness. Before and after the session, there's a lot of lightness. I can feel that, and yeah, my body is happy. So anyone else would like to share your experience, or if you have any questions, please feel free to ask. Pooja, Sanjay ji, Sujata, Narayan, everyone, those who are here. I hope you all, you can just raise your hand and I will quickly bring you on screen. Yeah. Yeah, Vibha, you're saying.
Until you share, the others share, I would just like to pitch in from my side. There were about 26 people, and we had much fewer because of the technical thing and also the time people might have had a commitment. So, from my side, I will offer a group sound session for about half an hour, 45 minutes at a time that you fix with your group, because people have your number. If we want to do another session, just the sound and no introduction or any talk, I'll do it because they came with a hope and with a thing, and if we couldn't deliver because of technical issue, it's only right on our side to do it.
Sure. Thank you so much. Gratitude, Vibha, for being so generous. Though we had a session, yeah, we have technical issues also, but still, it's so generous of you. Thank you so much. Yeah, guys, hope you are all awakened. If you are all awakened, please raise your hand so that I can bring you all on screen, or you can just your question, any question you can message here in chat box, or you can just unmute.
Thank you, Vibha and Yukti. Thank you, thank you.
Thank
Okay.
you.
Hi, Sujata. Yeah, how have been your experience? Can you just share, Sujata? Thank you so much.
I have tingling on my hands, palms, and fingers, and heaviness in my heart, heart part.
Okay.
Not feeling light. Not feeling light.
You're not feeling light right now?
Yeah.
Okay. Drink some water. It happens sometimes in some sessions where people who don't have pain experience pain, and sometimes it is very uncomfortable. I've had some of those people, those experiences also. It just means to me, the way I understand it, is that something is shifting. If you were not feeling heavy earlier, but you feel it now, obviously something has happened. And now this is a process of moving out. So it is important for everyone who has been in the session to be hydrated well for the next 3 days, so that whatever is in process of leaving, toxicity, toxic energy, stuck energy, that is eased. And in all possibility, in a few hours, you'll feel better.
Okay. Thanks a lot.
Thank you. Thank you so much for the wonderful guidance, Vibha. So please, guys, feel free to share so that Vibha can further guide you with respect to your experience. Whatever your feeling is, you can just easily share here. You are safe. Feel free, feel safe. Pooja, Sanjay ji, anyone? Yeah, Sanjay ji.
Well, I actually dozed off, so I don't have much to share, except that yes, initially after the glitch, once the sound started coming, I dozed off and I went to sleep.
Okay.
And got up refreshed. That's what I can say.
Okay. He doze off and he's feeling fresh now. Okay.
Good.
Nice.
I can't say anything about my emotions. If they're stuck or they're gone. So
We don't
maybe
need
in
to
a couple
know. The proof is not in the understanding, but in the pudding. Taste it and enjoy it. The rest will
Thank you so
happen.
much. Yeah, that's what I said. Only time will tell. Might be somewhere in the subconscious mind, it must have got into.
I agree.
Even though you're sleeping, but the subconscious mind is always awake.
Yeah.
Yes.
Body is receiving. I remember Vibha mentioning body is receiving.
Constantly.
Right?
Anyway, thank you for the session. It was a wonderful hearing to you. And I do hope to see you again very soon.
Sure.
In many wishes. Thank you and have a nice evening.
Yeah. Thank you, Sanjay ji. Thank you.
You're welcome. And thank you so much. So we'll call it a day. We've
Yeah.
taken more than a half an hour of your time, more than the schedule. And thank you again for your patience and your faith, and your more than anything, patience and faith. It's your commitment to yourself. I really salute that and appreciate that deeply.
Thank you so much. So yeah, as Vibha has announced, we will schedule another session by Vibha, exclusive just 30 minutes to 45 minutes session on sound healing with all of you, those who are present here. And wonderful gift. Yeah, thank you.
Should we
Yes,
say
something
that
we
you
are
can?
going to repeat. So
Should
we will,
we?
yeah.
Should we say that you can invite your friends and guests, whoever you
Yes,
want, as
of
many
course.
as her,
Yeah.
as many as Yukti's Zoom can accommodate? So let's have a house full.
Yes,
It
yes, yes.
will
My
let
Zoom can
everybody
accommodate.
benefit. Why not?
Of course. So we'll have another session. Please do invite people, your friends, family. Let them experience. You have experience. You found it good. I know. So let other people also experience. I'll share the link, date, time, everything. I'll just check with Vibha and then I'll share. Besides that, I also will make few announcements very quickly with all of you. And I'm conducting 2 sessions tomorrow, and I would like to invite you all, and I'm just gonna share the links here in chat box. You all can join that session. One is about breathing. Both are the open sessions. Breathing fitness masterclasses, one at 11 a.m. tomorrow. Another one is flow, and that you can join at 7 p.m. How to build flow in your life. What is flow? So Vibha has talked about it a bit, and I'll take you a little more tomorrow on the journey of discovering flow in your life. So please be there. You can register being a month end. And in fact, tomorrow is the 1st of May and we have a Sunday, beautiful Sunday. So I'm just conducting these 2 sessions. You can just register, invite, join, learn, practice, implement, and spread breath awareness. So before we go ahead, I would like you all to just take a deep breath in and stretch your arm. And as you exhale, bring your palms at the heart center, as we always do. And just say to yourself, I'm grateful to my breath. I'm grateful to my healthy body, mind, and soul. I'm grateful to this whole universe. Thank you all. Thank you so much. Stay blessed. Breathe. Just breathe. Breathe wellness and abundance. Yeah. And thank you, Vibha. So I always make notes from every session. And wonderful. My takeaway from is, of course, the tire of the cars need to be balanced. It's not only polishing the leaves, but we need to take care of the roots also. Om. We all know this Ucharan, Om Ucharan, and it's so easy, as Vibha has said. See, we all are equipped with everything. We have breaths, we have sound, Om healing, and still we get so much stress, anxiety ki fatafat dawa kha lo, ye kha lo. Especially for stress and anxiety, I would certainly say breathe, chant Om. These are the simple thing that works miraculously. Okay, so discover the healing power within you. And yeah, so these have been my, and yes, of course, the emotions and frequency chart that Vibha has shared was very, very eye-opening for me also. Yeah, Pooja, you should be practicing now. Come on. Okay, yeah, great. So practice what you have learned, inculcate, and of course, get good guidance also. I would certainly like to tell you, this is just a beginning, what we could share here with all of you. So get good guidance and invest in yourself. It's your life. Invest in yourself in all the ways so that you grow physically, mentally, emotionally. Take care of your well-being. Yeah. So thank you all. Thank you so much. Hope you have noted down the 2 sessions and the links. Bye-bye. Signing off, Vibha and Yukti. Chalo.